Not Oreo. Why does prep autocorrect to Oreo? What is wrong with my phone? Prep and bake. Not hair. Oh, for fuck's sake, phone. Time to start prep and bake for the February monthly goal. Also got some exciting pieces of news. Not beef, though that is technically exciting. Oh, I do like beef. Twitch. Not. What is up with my fucking phone? I swear. Oh, guys, legit. I need a new phone. My fucking phone just corrected www to we, as in WEE. It autocorrects prep to Oreo. What the? Bexy, did you know you can turn off autocorrect? Yeah, and I'm 12. You don't turn that shit off. It helps you sometimes, but then now for some reason it's just, yeah, I don't know, Slurm. Time to Oreo hair. Absolutely not. BEX. Don't you dare autocorrect. Thank you, fucking hell. Slurm, hello. I'm pretty sure I saw Districus Slurm. Pops into the chat. Hey, I can't hear you. That's cool. Someone say I said hi to Districus. Would appreciate. Yeah, I am sorry. I'll be honest. I really hate the fact I am so much later. Like, in my head, I'm like, I should have just waited until after lunch at this point, if I'm completely realistic. But you know what? I can't be arsed. Anyway, hi. Also, I will say, there is going to be moments during today where I am, like, kind of like, and hang. Because, haha, my throat is so fucky. Yes, my throat is so fucky. It is very annoying. And who was that? Chico! What are you making? We are going to be making a cake. Now, bear in mind... Also, Nosh, by the way, I'm sorry. Hi. How are you doing? And thank you so much for the biddies, Chico. I appreciate that. Thank you, sweetheart. Where is... Oh, it's there, isn't it? There we go. But yeah, so the way that these streams are going to work with the February, like the monthly goals, right? Especially if it's a weekday. And honestly, in a way, it actually makes more sense in my head to do it as a weekday, in a way, because then I'm not rushed to do absolutely fucking everything in one stream. Which, by the way, if I was to do that, I would die. Legit. Because bear in mind, when I'm doing these baking streams, I do not sit down. Like, at all. Like, it doesn't happen. But, yonk. No, fuck off, Twitch, Twitter. Oh, you have to remove your phone, because that's only for fucking subscribers now. Ugh. Fuck all, you absolute plonker. Anyway, hi. But yeah, backing up a little bit before I continue with my spiel. Looks like I killed someone there. Hello. Sorry, I was looking up at my wardrobe up here. There's like little speckles of something. It looks like blood. I'm like, what the fuck? It can stay there. Also, give me a sec. Ugh. That's nasty. There we go. Any noodles. So Bexy's still not feeling well. That's a start. So give me a sec. Why are you so early?
Oh my.
Hello, Cloves. Welcome to the beam. Yesterday, you're going to fist apricots in prep for making penis.
I'm gonna what? Apricots? Hello, Cloves. Welcome to the beam. Yesterday, you're going to fist apricots in prep for making penis. That'll be kind of a fruitful penis, I guess. Thank you so much, phone. Why am I paying myself? Hello? Phone, please stop. Do no more. Any noodles. So, okay. First things first. Hi, my throat is still kind of fucky. Right? Let's just get that out of the way. My throat is still fucky. Early as well, by the way. Like, there's just like a big throat infection going around, and I still have it, which is fucking annoying. Because I think I've been talking about that last week. Like, it feels like I have a piece of phlegm in my throat, and it just needs to get out. I have had that feeling now for the past week, 2 weeks now. Literally 2 weeks now. And I'm pissed off about it. Any hiddles. Let me have a drink. Do you know what, actually? Hold on. I'm gonna kill all your guys' eardrums. I'm gonna heat up a kettle. I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea because I need it. There's a kitty cat on the fence. Oh my gosh. There's a kitty cat on the fence. What's the cat doing? What is he doing? Okay, sorry. I'm very amused right now. There's literally a cat on the fence. What the fuck is he? Cat. What the fuck is the cat? No. Naughty pussy. Shut up, all of you. Well, I actually kind of, like, he is like actually chasing birds. So. There! Nej! Jag vill lyssna, nej! Jag kan inte! Nej! There! Come on. The cat is fucking staring me down and I'm starting to kill me. Come back. Also, just saying, you're not going to hear me while this kettle boils, so give me a hot sec. What's the cat doing? What's that? Is this making obvious jokes? R.E. fucky throat because he is an adult. No, I have not been sucking cock. I'll just say it for you, Slurm. No, I have not. Thank you very much. Sorry, there's a bird now on the fence, and the cat is like staring at the bird, and the bird's like, you're not gonna touch me. Oh my gosh. No, I need to get rid of that cat. Hold on, give me a second. Like, I actually need to get rid of it. Nick! Nick, stop it. Nick! Stop it. Hey.
Oh my.
Mom, then ya right. I'll fucking fight ye. I'm a pussy. What are you?
What's happening now? You're doing things. I'm outside. What happened? What happened? That's an interesting one. I'll read that in a sec. I was outside there and I just come back in and I hear talking and I'm like, what the fuck? One then yet I'll fucking fight you. I'm a pussy. What are you? I'm a bigger pussy. That's what I am. Fuck you, cat. Thank you so much. Fuck's sake. Yeah, the kettle is really loud, by the way. Just an FYI. So, but now, like, I need, like, usually I don't scare away cats in my backyard because honestly I don't care. But I do care about the birds. And we have quite a few birds just like chilling in the back garden. And I saw the cat starting to eye one up. And that was my cue to be like, no, I need to get rid of that cat. I need to get rid of her. Right, give me a sec. Cup of tea. No. There we go. Nice cup of tea. Ta-da. It even says it. Tea. Nice cup of tea. Lovely. Yeah, you won't be able to add quotes. Like, if anything, Slurm, just post it to me on Discord. I will add it later because I can technically add them later. So I will do that because, like, if there's any quotes during this, just save them and I'll add them later. Good boy, Slurm. Hello, Bexy. That bites mods in chat. Hey, Virgin. And hey, Verenas. I do know that you'll be lurking quite a bit, Verenas. I'm aware of this, so. When is the part that you're gonna go pour some sugar? No sugar is gonna be wasted on my body, please. Thank you. That is expensive. Thank you for taking into consideration my work is streaming a bit later hour to go. Oh, really? You're welcome. That was clearly my actual reason why I was delayed today, guys. Obviously. Now, again, talking about the baking stream, going back a little bit, right? So, again, today is the big day. Getting it done. We're doing our February's monthly goal cake, which was a raspberry white chocolate cake. Now, my original plan, I have it sitting there. My original plan for today was to obviously show absolutely everything prepping and whatnot, right? So it would have actually included this, which is my very, very... Okay, I'm just gonna... You guys are dirty. This is my lovely homemade raspberry goo, which is nice and thick now, which is good. Now, the reason why I decided to I kind of vetoed showing this on stream, because it literally took 50 fuck off minutes. 40-ish minutes, I guess. 40-ish minutes, realistically. And all you would have been watching with that is literally just random raspberries bubbling, and that's it. So, like, if there's parts that I'm just like, there's no point showing you, I don't see the point. Because all this is, like, literally, all this is it's frozen raspberries. Well, it was frozen raspberries. This is frozen raspberries and then some caster sugar, so, like, fine white sugar. And then you put that onto the stove and you slowly heat it. And obviously, originally I had all the seeds in it and stuff, but when it gets to the consistency you want, so for me that took about 45-ish minutes on a low heat on the stove, 45 minutes, and then oh my gosh.
Welcome to the February edition of Baking Bukkake. Today, our host, Bexy, will be covering an innocent virgin cake in raspberries.
Baking. No, there's not going to be bukkake today. I guarantee you there's not going to be bukkake. There could be later, but we'll see. Thank you. Back to lurk. Still have some back here. Nosh likes that one. Nosh is a fan of that one, apparently. Oh my goodness. Doesn't mean I am very sweet, Rugine. I am sweet and innocent. I've never said a lewd thing in my life. No, never. As I say, but with this, and thank you. I appreciate that. But with this, once it got to the consistency I wanted it to, through a sieve. And I was kind of tempted to do this on stream, but I was like, I don't want to wait. So through a sieve into this bowl, you basically have to constantly keep like sieving it through, wiping the bottom of the sieve from all the goop, putting it in, do this, calling this in. Yeah, callbacks are fun, they are. Maybe I should get a Bexy Bukkake. No, I'd get banned from Twitch. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. No, I'd get banned. Yeah, I would get banned. I would get banned. If I had a mouthful of water, I'd have sprayed my monitors. Well, we do have an emote for that. And I don't get banned for that one, so ooh. That would be we could do it very discreetly. Just have, like, you know, like a splat. Like, you know, like those cartoon splats that you see. Just have that white and just put a bee in it. And no one would understand the reference. It wouldn't be bannable either. No one would understand the reference except from us. I hate the fact I hate the fact I'm slightly tempted, but no, that's bad. That's naughty people. Anyway, the innocent one I have my daughters. Okay, do enjoy your vacuuming, spraying monitors or Mars. Such force you've got. Oh yes, definitely. Anywho's, so. Like I said, it wasn't anything special watching this, but at least now, because I also realized I needed to make this way in advance. Well, I say way. I needed to make this in advance because this needed to be relatively cool because some of this also goes into the cake sponge. Because the cake sponge for these cake, or these cakes, for this cake, it's a vanilla raspberry swirl. It's like basically a raspberry ripple cake. So it's like a vanilla sponge, but with some of this like spiral through it. So this obviously needed to be relatively cool, and it's slightly warm still, actually. Yeah, go and do it, Rugine. Go and do it. Go and get your hoovering done. For those cakes, you're thinking of that. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. So I know some good news as well, by the way. I swear to God, right? So last week, well, technically, 2 weeks ago, realistically, I got an email for a potential order. Now you guys are like, oh, that order. Reply to her, quote, etc. Didn't hear back from her. I'm like, right, she probably thinks it's too expensive. Tuesday last week, got a reply back from her after me doing a follow-up email, which was a day before. She replies, oh no, I'll do the big cake as well as cupcakes. So, like, the most expensive thing plus another thing on top. And I'm like, oh, that's great. So I replied to her just to double confirm, and I was trying to get her to do a deposit. Right? Like, literally during the stream, so that was like during the day, quickly replied to her, trying to get her to do a deposit, etc. Heard nothing back from her. I heard nothing back from her. And I heard nothing back from her until Saturday. I.e., literally last weekend, Saturday, like this Saturday that just passed. Heard back from her eventually after sending 2 follow-up emails, which also included on the Saturday that I would now need, instead of just the deposit, I would need the full amount because it's now a week before the order, right? And it is literally listed on my website that is what I always get, is I get the payment full at least a week in advance, right? Heard nothing back from her until later that day. And she's like, oh, sorry, I've had like stomach flu, which, okay, I get it. Probably being, I can completely understand being ill, not being able to really respond, etc. Fine. And then she gave me her number to just use WhatsApp because she said that she'd be able to reply back quicker. So what I then do, she said everything's fine. The ideas I had for her cake flavors, etc., are all fine. Good. I got all the information I needed, which is fantastic, right? So that was good for me. I just needed my payment. So I sent a payment literally straight onto her phone. Now, bear in mind, the payment system I use is literally click, 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 you're done. Click, 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 you're done. Right? Super simple. I then heard nothing back from her that entire day. Until Sunday. Sunday, right? I then messaged her on Sunday being like, hey, have you had any luck checking the payment link? Because I kind of need to get that payment now, otherwise I can't really continue to organize your cake, because obviously it's a big order. I need to kind of start prepping things in advance, which I do. Later on that day, she had mentioned, oh, sorry, I have work until 5, then I'll pay. I have work until 5, and then I will pay. And then I will pay. Q 9 p.m. Q 9 p.m. And I'm sitting here like, I am fucking over everything right now. Like, honestly, the stress I've had with this order is so annoying. Q 9 p.m. and I'm like, honestly, I'm kind of done with it. Like, I'm kind of done with it. I'm just like, right, I'm not gonna look at messages. She has not replied to me at all. Haven't been paid. An hour later, like back of 10, I then go to bed. I send her a message to be like, again, hey, have you had any luck with the payment? As well as, because I was thinking the only other thing I need to quote unquote organize is pickup time. So I kind of mentioned best time to pick up would be in the morning between this and this time. Not a word from her until this morning. It's got 7:15. And I was honestly about to flip shit. Because I was like, honestly, like all night I could hardly sleep because I'm just stressed about this order. right? I'm stressed about this order. And when I woke up today, my first protocol, if she had not done anything, my first protocol would have been to be, hey, like, I'm sorry, but if I do not get paid either today or tomorrow, I'd have to cancel, because there's no way I can do your order then. 7:15, she fucking paid me, and honest to God, the biggest weight off of my shoulders just got lifted, and I swear to God, I'm taking deposits instantly, and if they don't do a deposit, I'm cancelling. I can't fucking deal with it. The stress I've had this week, guys, like, you have no idea. It's Anywho, hi Ash. Can you do what I needed to do? You need to prep rice, veg and sausages for the dogs, 7 days of food, and then I'm going to make sausage masala with potato, butter, nut squash, and flatbread. I do, actually. I do. You can see them. Yeah, you can see them. I do indeed. But how are you doing, Ash? Short. Yeah. The thing is, Ash, you know how simple Tiki is, yeah? Like, Tiki is, like, seriously the simplest, just, like, click, 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 and then you're basically done. The fact that she delayed paying me, like, 3 days. For 3 days, she delayed it. For no fucking reason. Sausage masala. I said chicken masala. You said sausage. Sausage for the dogs. Chicken masala. Did I say sausage masala? Whatever. Hi, Ash. Hi. That's funny. But no, all from that story, the too long didn't read version, is that big order for the 2-tier cake plus cupcakes has been successfully paid for, and that'll be getting done for the Saturday. Oh, guys, honestly, I am stressed about it. Like, I feel less stressed about it now, though, but fuck me, the stress I've had with it. Because the thing is, right, like, and Slurm can vouch for me here, because honestly, I've been like, I've had to have a vent for this one. Slurm was my vent. Legit, until the moment I got paid today, I didn't think it was a real order. Like, legit, I did not think it was a real order. Just because I've never had the experience of someone just delaying payments so long. Now, the thing is, I have a few orders from, like, regular customers who do just pay a deposit and then they pay the rest, like, literally on the day with cash. But those ones, I've, like, built a reputation with them and I trust them. So for those ones, it's fine. But for new customers, no. The thing is, right, I think with this order, I would have been way less stressed, if I at least have had a deposit. But the fact that she delayed replying to me for like fucking 5 days and then eventually just had... Regardless, it's all good. And when does she need the cake? I missed. Basically, she needs it for Saturday. But the thing is, a lot of this, it's going to be, again, it's a 2-tier cake. So it's like 2 cakes. But the thing is, Ash, right? Like, legit. I always, whenever I get like confirmation of what they want, I always get them to do a deposit. And that was like my second email to her. But she never replied to that email for like 4 days. So I legit wasn't thinking that it was real. That's the thing. I always get a deposit. Ever since I had one big issue, like, I think the second year, third. Regardless, ever since I had a big issue at one point, I'm like, no, I always take deposits. Like, maybe from customers I trust, maybe not so much. Maybe like a little deposit. But especially for big orders, because I will be honest, guys, look, this order is a big fucking order. Like, it's basically 2 cakes that get stacked on top of each other and then some cupcakes. It's a big one, right? So, naturally. And it's baby shark themed. Ha! I love it. Because the thing with it as well is that it's going to have a lot of custom elements to it. So I need to make sure that in my house I have all of these custom elements. So like prints for baby shark, all the things I need for the baby shark toppers, for the cup. Like, thankfully, Shame that it fell through. No. Or you mean from the other one? But no, I don't know if that was apparent. This order is now a success. Like, the order I have for that baby shark one, that is the one I got paid literally today. So that order is happening. So I'm fucking, honest to God, I'm ecstatic about it. But the stress I've had to this moment. Fucking hell. Oh, hey, Corina, good morning. Oh, but honestly, it's just... But like, that's the thing, like, I'm just reading what you said there. That's literally, it's even listed on my website. It's even listed on my website that I want payment at least a week before. It's even listed there. So, regardless, it's over, it's done. I'll be prepping that stuff between Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So it's all good, done, sorted. Anyway, speaking of cake, so what the plan's going to be for today, and I'm honestly procrastinating it, not in a reason why, I'm just procrastinating it, but what we're going to be doing, because one of the things, we only need to do two things during the stream, and that's make cake, so we need to bake cake, and we also need to prep meringue. Gonna need some wine and faz, legit nosh, honestly, it's tempting. It is very tempting. But that was also, just saying, back it up a little bit, that was also why I was delayed today, because I was actually needing to make sure I ordered all the items I would need, because the thing is, I need to get a bunch of fondant for like little fondant decorations. I need to order a new cake board in a theme of blue. I need to get a bigger cake box. Like, I needed to order that stuff today to make sure it's in the house tomorrow, so I just have it, right? So that's why I was delayed as well. I needed to get all that done. But anyway, because we have raspberry goo done, so again, this is going to be, this for people unaware, this is our February goal. This is the cake that we reached within February. We're doing it now. That's kind of the whole point. You do it the next month. So we already have the raspberry goo done. So that will be going within the cake. There's also going to be decoration that's going to be filled in the cake as well. But this morning day stream, all we're going to be doing is, it's prep and bake. So what we're going to be doing is prepping all this stuff, i.e. like this is already prepped, so that's good. We're going to be prepping and baking meringue, and then we're going to be baking cake. I'm undecided right this second if I want to do the cake first and then the meringue, or the meringue first and the cake. I need to double check. I think I personally would prefer to do the cake first, even if I need to wait for the oven to reduce a little bit, because I think the meringue goes in for a lower temperature than the cake. Also, legit, this tea is like heaven at the moment. Oh, it's so good. I love it. So we've got one of the things done. So that's the cake. Because one of the things I want to do, because realistically, the recipe I want to actually use for the cake is kind of based from the recipe in here. Because I think I might have mentioned it, that I want to change a little bit of the recipe. Because usually my recipe is very simple. Flour, milk, not milk, fucking no, well, a little bit of milk. Flour, eggs, sugar, butter, and for the vanilla, like, vanilla, obviously. But one of the things I want to try and see how it is, and the thing is, I can test it with this cake, which is fantastic, because again, it's my cake, is I want to change a little bit of the butter to oil, because then that is apparently supposed to make it slightly more moist than it usually is. But I will say, the other cake I made, my vanilla cake, it's always 100% delicious. I love it. It is really, really good. But I just want to see how adding a little bit of oil to it would be, because it very well could mean it might be a bit moister. So I'm quite curious. Yes, there's going to be a lot of moist talk. If you don't like the word moist, I apologize for nothing. Goodness me. So if anything, what I want to do is I want to grab... See, this is a fun one because I actually get to use self-raising flour. Because usually I'm always using this flour, like my normal. Sorry, not sorry. Like, I actually finally get to use self-raising flour. Ah, magic. So we need this. We need this. Butter, which I have had out a little while today. I would still need to use a microwave just to soften it a bit more. Eggies. Eggies are over here. Hold. Egg. Eggies. And just so you know, one of these has 2, the other ones have full, so we're good. And then, what am I looking for this oil. Then milk, which is in the other room. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that's what I was pretty sure. I just like reading this just because it's literally the way I do my cakes. Yeah. That'll be fine. Okay. So let me set my timer. I'm pretty sure it'll be about this much. No. Here. And then these will need this. No, not you. You. Do plunk da. Can we? Yes, yes. Alright. So it'd be like half of these? Yes. Because the only thing I need to remember in my head is the different, because I kind of remember this recipe quite often, because even though, the thing is, I'm excited about this one, I'm excited about the other order as well, because I haven't made vanilla cake in such a long time. It's always chocolate cake. It is always chocolate cake I make. It's never vanilla anymore. So I'm quite excited about this. But I kind of know, it's like, it's usually equal part sugar, butter, flour. But since I'm adding oil, it's a little bit less butter. And obviously the oil kind of makes up for the difference a bit. So, righty then. So I guess what I would do first is I'm going to pop this over here. Because naturally, in order to make a cake, you need cake pans, girly. So let's get my cake pans and prep those bad boys up, which are all the way up there, and I'm a small person, so let me get nice ladders. Yes, I am so small that I need to use ladders. You can kind of see them. I need to use ladders, damn it. And then Ash is like, ha. And any of you tall people are like, ha, you need to use ladders in your own kitchen, yeah? And they use ladders, what of it? I'm small, damn it. There we go. Also, you can see my bouquet slightly. Slightly. There we go. Righty then. So. Okie pokey smoky bacon. Right. So that can go down. These can be unattached. Stop being attached, girlfriend. Thank you. And then these ones can be unattached too. Alright, so they can pop there for a hot second. Oh man, oh man, oh man. E. So what we're going to do is grab 2 of these. This for now can go over there as well. And yeah. So we need 2 of them. A sudden thought just occurred to me. They're not a bad thought, but I think I already have one in the house. Just sudden thought there. I think I did forget to order something for the cake. There's no rush, Bex. There's no rush. Because again, the only thing I would need to double check. Oh, I will hydrate. Thank you. Hydrate. Hydrate. Because I know he can't hear me. Mmm. So good. Ooh. Nice cup of tea. Anyway, the only thing I think I may have forgot is because obviously since it's going to be, like, not this one, the ordered cake, since that is going to be a 2-tier cake, under the top cake there needs to be like a board. I'm pretty sure I have the board. I just remembered that though, and I'm like, oh, need to double check that one. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, what we're gonna do is, because even with just like the leaf spray, which I use, you don't necessarily need to line the bottom, but for me, I always line it just to be on the safe side. Because if I ever have a cake that does some reason decide to be like a sticky boy, this is very loud, I'm sorry. Stop curling! You know what? Tea to the rescue. The teacup is like holding the corner now. Good. And the water bottle can hold the other corner. There we go. But I always like to at least line the bottom of the pan just to help it come out easier. But what I do is I always line up, since it's going to be 4 cake tins you need to use, I always use 2 sheets, and then in one corner cut it out, and then the other corner here we'll cut that out in a minute. So that should be fine there. So let me work with the maybe over a little bit. There you go. So I always just use the cake tin itself just to gently go around. And it doesn't matter necessarily if you get like edge pieces coming up and whatnot. Like this, for example, just being a bit annoying, but it's fine. Come on, because you'll clean it off later. There we go. So that's one, and then you see parts that are not really releasing from the edge. Just go around it a little bit, right? There we go. Clean that bit up a little bit. Yeah, that'll be fine. That little bit. Okay. So that is 1 tin. Joker, hello. How are you? Right. And then you just turn it around and do the exact same thing on the other side. Just reasonably line it up. I'll use the other tin. There we go. So I think this knife I'm using, I tend to use this one, but I do find that I have a knife that's a little bit duller, like not as sharp, but it still works. It's like the same kind of knife, but one's white and this one's black. I find this one tends to make the paper like rip up quite a bit more. Like it's fine, it still does the job. Hi. Well, that's completely gone now. That should actually be okay now. Look. Yeah, that's fine. Look. And there's another one. And then this one. Now, usually, I think this is actually the first time I'm proper prepping the tins on stream, I think. Because usually I have this already prepped as well, but it's nice for you guys to kind of see how I do it, I guess. Oh, no, naughty, naughty. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys as well. I am very tempted, because the thing is, this is going to go over what I would consider my lunchtime. It is very tempting to order something for my lunch. The issue is, there's hardly any places open on a Monday. So, like, I am very tempted, but I'm just like, Right, that's all the things sorted, so this can go in the bin. This can go away too. And what I'm going to quickly do is, because I still prefer doing this with at least cake tins for sure. I actually much prefer doing this outside, which sounds really weird. Is I'm going to take all 4 of my tins, bring them over to my back door. Shut up, you dirty bastards. The back door of my house, let me reiterate, quickly nip outside and spray them, because I actually much prefer spraying them when it's outside, because the amount of like slidey shit that happens if you do it inside, it pisses me off. So I actually prefer just spraying it like with the cake tin outside, and it's absolutely fine. So I'm gonna quickly go and do that, and then I will be back in a hot jiffy. Right, be back in a sec. Ugh. Pinky of steel, guys. Pinky of steel. Look at that pinky MVP. There we go. Right. Pinkies, man. Don't think that they're the weakest link. They are strong if they want to be. Good morning, Emmy. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Alright, what we're going to do now is obviously pop all of these into the bottom of the tins. And then these are all prepped. Now we're basically ready to go with actually baking the cake. So remember, after we bake the cake, we're going to be turning the temperature down on the, here. We're going to be turning the temperature down on the oven, and then we're actually going to be cleaning instantly and going straight into making the meringues. The meringues are going to be pretty fun. I haven't actually made meringue in a while, so I'm quite excited about it. Now, I do believe that there is one item for this cake I semi-forgot, but in reality it's not the biggest, at least to me, not the biggest deal. Not the biggest deal to me, but the one thing I did forget, because I kind of forgot that with my meringues, what I tend to do, for this cake anyway, is with the meringue, I dip it into white chocolate, and then on the bottom of the meringue, I have the frozen, freeze-dried raspberries. However, I don't think I have them anymore. Oh! Well, I'll be damned. I do actually have them. Never mind. Like, literally. these. I actually have them. Huh. I legit thought I dumped them, but anyway. Okay, so I might actually be able to do that. Ignore me then. That's fine. But the thing is, I want to double check. I think the reason why I didn't have them is I kind of want to just get rid of these ones because these ones are kind of hard to like mush up in a way. So I want to get quote unquote fresher ones, and then seeing how those go. But I did actually think I didn't have them, which at the end of the day, if I use them or not, I will wait and see. Because honestly, I think it would be still nice just with like the plain meringue. I think it'll be pretty fun still. Sure, yeah. Not too bad, just trying to sort our wheelchair for Mark's x-rays on Wednesday evening. Ah, nice. We'll hopefully be able to sort something out though, Emmy. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. No. Sorry. Like, I know obviously the just can't hear me right now, but I legit didn't realise that the place that Tony uses his merch store, I didn't realise they were actually based in the Netherlands. Because... where is it? Oh, for God's sake. Yeah. Don't do crack and clear. I got it with the blue as well, just in case you were wondering that. I did get my mug. I will say though, with the mug, I do think, like, I love Karen's pieces. I do think she should have used a higher resolution. Because for me, like, the thing is, I don't do that much graphic design anymore, but I have done graphic design. I can tell that it's a little bit pixelated. Like, and it's a little, like, it's not as sharp as it could be. However, it is still a fun mug. It is still a very fun mug. So I can't complain. Right, what am I doing? That's what I'm doing. Oh god, I need to sort this first. Hold. One thing I'm going to very quickly do is just scrape out some seeds from the oven. Just give me a sec. This is not a seed area. Naughty oven. Thank you. Right. Hi. Can you get back there, please? Muchas gracias. Por favor. Thank you. Right. Hello.
Return.
Hi. Quimby! Hey, you're actually here. Just saying, Quimby. Be thankful. I was actually going to be very much earlier than now. So you've literally not missed anything. Thank you so much, little sweetheart, for the kid. Quimby, she paid me! Sorry. I was kind of ranting to Quimby a little bit last night about the order. Just because I needed... Slurm was my main vent. I needed other people to vent to. Quimby suddenly became... Yeah, she paid me! Anyway, hi. Honestly, Quimby, the weight of stress that got I almost paid you. Oh my gosh. Emmy. Okay, I literally told the story earlier. The very big too long didn't read version. I had a customer not paying me for their cake order. She eventually paid me today after like 3 or 4 days of having the payment link. There you go. That's the very big too long didn't read. I did tell the story earlier. You can bloody watch it back. But that's the very, very big too long didn't read. I had a customer being very, very delayed with responding in pain. Boom. Done. Honestly, Emmy, like the stress I have had. Like, I've had more stress with this order than any other order. And that even includes like fucking 18 boxes of like brownies, blondies, and fudge. That was like a stressful time because that was a lot of stuff to make. This order, I've been way more stressed with. I'm just like, Anyway, let's get to cake baking. So, I'm trying to think. Just like, oh god, what's happening? Right. Let me quickly just give this a little wipe off. How are you doing, Quimby? Hope you're doing good. It's good to see you though. Because obviously, are you actually having a day off today to continue playing D4? Or are you back at work today? Because I actually know that some people took time off like the entire week or weekend to actually just, you know, play the beta, and honestly, fair. Icing sugar, I do hate you so much. Yeah, speaking of payment, by the way, money. As you may see in the top right now, like, I am still definitely more in the lines of for any 20 that comes in. Basically, since we've done so crazy this month, what I want to do now for community members and whatnot is I want to pay it forward for them and give them some Easter treats. So we have a new alert, it's at 20. And for, ow, bastard. Ugh, just like nipped my finger there. Little shit. But for any 20, that would go towards a box for a community member. However, if all of the boxes are fulfilled, what would I be doing? Is instead of having it as the small boxes, I would upgrade them to the big box. So they would get more. But what I'm also tempted to do, and I mentioned this, and we was very much in for the idea, because naturally I have so many people within our community in the Netherlands, right, who would greatly appreciate some Easter treats. However, I also know that there's actually quite a lot of people within Tony's community that are in the Netherlands. And that's actually a thing. So the thing I'm actually thinking about, and obviously I'm not going to mention it at all to him, realistically, until I get to the big boxes, because there's no point saying it otherwise. Because we might be able to do like, I don't know, like 3 big boxes and then like a few smaller boxes. I would personally prefer it to be a thing with like a big box, right? So until we get all the big boxes, so i.e. that full bar, what I then might say to Tony, because the thing is, as much as I'd like him to do as a giveaway on his channel, it wouldn't really work because it would only be for people within the Netherlands. What I might get him to say is for people within his chat who are in the Netherlands to speak up, so I get to see who is actually possibly eligible for a box, and then I might add them to a raffle and give it away. Because I think that would be, like, honestly quite a nice idea, because I know a lot of people have mentioned within his community, or might want to buy something. They never have, and that's fine. But that is possibly my idea. Is to at least maybe like 2 boxes. Because I know that there's a definite like 3 people within our community that could really love a big box of Easter treats. So maybe about 2 boxes, I can say to Tony, hey, my community's been absolutely incredible. We have these boxes to give away. If you could mention within your community that I have these boxes to give away, just say it. Basically, Quimby, yeah. Next time, let me know. I'll be there in a few hours. Yeah, no, going to work. That's fair. Because the thing is, for you, realistically, I don't think you'd be able to play too much today, really. Because for me, I think it finishes 8 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Which realistically is not that bad, but yeah. Where's my Quimby? Legit, I wish, honest to God, Quimby, like, there's so many people I wish I could send things to, but I just can't. Like, logistically, I just can't. And it makes me so sad, but it is what it is. But no, that's kind of the idea that I have right now. So realistically, like, if people do 20s, there's like, I think roughly about 5 20s that need to be done for the remaining like smaller boxes. And once those are fulfilled, once the bar is full, then I can be like, right, I'm going to make them into a big box. Oven's heated, good. I can make them into big boxes, and then possibly see with Tony, because I think Tony wouldn't mind that. Like, absolutely wouldn't mind that at all. I think he'd actually kind of like doing something like that. But anyway, that is Bexy's plan right now. But what we're gonna do now, oven's preheated, I didn't need to wait for it. But we're gonna now weigh out my butter. Now again, I do definitely need to, what do you call it? I need to soften the butter first. Because even though I've had it out for maybe 2 hours at this point, it's still pretty, like I can't make an imprint in it. It's still pretty hard. Shut up, people. So I need to soften it in the microwave. Just double check and 330, okay. Because this is a weird one for me, because usually it's literally just 2 big bars of this, of the butter. But this one is different. You got your Rogue to 14. Nice. You really enjoyed. See, the thing is, I was really enjoying last night. Because again, I do plan on maining Rogue. And I'm so fucking thankful I'm enjoying Rogue. I love it. I'm very excited to see how it continues. However, I did decide last night to kind of start leveling a bit of a sort. And I'm going fire, just pure fire. Because I'm a pyromaniac. And honestly, oh my god, it's so fun. Like big fucking fireball in your face, dead. Oh, so good. So I've really been enjoying that as well. But I'm thinking next weekend, I actually wouldn't mind trying Necromancer just because I'm very curious. But I'm also really curious about the Druid. I've never played a Druid, so I've never played a Necromancer either, to be fair, but that is way too much butter. Oh my goodness. Wait. That is just so close to being correct. Oh, you penis. Okay, you know what? 2 grams off, that is not going to mean anything. But no. I've been doing like pyromania sort, just pure fire skills, and honestly it's been real fun. Also, I think I saw a thing with Emmy, hold on, saying that I need to book Livy's plane ticket for her boyfriend's in the Netherlands for her 18th. Ooh. Pray tell Emmy, how long would she be in the Netherlands? Because technically, right, and I'm just saying, right, technically speaking, if she's in the Netherlands for like even 4 days, she could technically get some Bexy bags, and she could technically take that back with her, technically speaking. Because the thing is, I can't ship things, but if you have it in your bag, I don't think customs are going to yell at you for it. I don't think anyway. Technically. Also, in case anybody does it, I am hydrating. You did hydro or frost? Yeah. Like the shield thing. Yeah, I think the shield thing for frost would be really good. Okay. Just because I'm going to be over a few weeks. Oh, Emmy, she could buy all the Bexy Bites stuff. Oh my goodness. She would have so much Bexy Bites. Like, she wouldn't know what to do with it. But what I'm going to quickly do, there's a fucking van just sitting in front of my house and I do not like that. I wonder if that's a delivery. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly just melt down, soften this butter until it's like perfect consistency. I don't know why this random van outside my house is pissing me off. But I'm going to just soften this and I'll be back in a sec. Her daughter. Okay, smoky bacon, right? These can go there. And please don't come to me, please don't come to me, please don't come to me, please don't come to me. Yes, I'm aware that was loud. It's fine. But see, now